Well, good morning from beautiful Warsaw, Poland. It is a brilliantly sunny morning out today. So I'm staying at the Holiday Inn Warsaw City Center, which is this beautiful flat iron building. Decently comfortable and reasonably priced. It runs about 60 to 80 a night, depending on the night that I've been here. So there's a ton of construction going up right now all around Warsaw. Looks like it's definitely a booming city. Everywhere you look, there are cranes. There's cranes there. There are cranes there. There's at least, I'm going to say, 10 to 15 buildings under construction here in the downtown core. This architectural landmark in downtown Warsaw is called the Palace of Culture and Science. It is one of the Soviet-era relics. A beautiful church from the 19th century is the All Saints Church, just shy of the main boulevard running through Warsaw. I'm on my way to the Old Town now, but I stumbled upon this church, so very beautiful. Really beautiful city parks and plazas pretty much around every corner here in downtown Warsaw. So one thing to know about Starbucks sizes here in Europe is that they're incredibly small compared to home. So this is a grande, which I'd never be able to fit against my hand back in Canada. And you can see I have plenty of hand above this cup. It is basically a kid's drink. There's a lot of really unique churches down here in Warsaw. This one looks almost like an observatory. Well, this is the stunning Church of the Visitantines in Warsaw's Old Town, as I'm approaching the entrance right now. Very beautiful 18th century church. You can see that the level of intricate detail on this church is quite incredible. So just about 2 or 3 blocks from the main market square, the Rynek Glowny, here in Warsaw. It's one of the cutest parts of the city, for sure. So you can see here on my right is the Polish Presidential Palace. And some peaceful protesters. Heading into Old Town now. And there's a beautiful church here on my right. Really beautiful building. You can see another extremely detailed facade on it. And over here there is a statue of some sort of dignitary, but a beautiful park. It's an incredibly nice day outside today. Especially for, the second to last day of September. It's really warm out. It's probably 27. Very cool. So it's moments like this that I really do wish that I had not lost the wide-angle lens, because this church will not fit into frame. It's just simply too large and too close to me right now. There's not really any good vantage point to get any better shot of it. So you get the sense of it though, I hope. This is probably as far away from it as I'm going to get in terms of getting a good photo. There's just no way to get it from the front. And if you look over here, this is the Royal Castle of Warsaw and Old Town Square right beside it. Very charming part of Warsaw for sure. So really nice views of the Royal Palace. There's actually a terrace up there that you can view the city from, but it looks like it's closed because there's nobody up there. And a nice little column here in the center with a medieval knight on the top of it by the looks of it. Very cute set of colorful buildings here on the left. right across from the pretty outstanding royal palace. It's a really beautiful medieval church here. It reminds me a lot of a German church for some reason. Really beautiful section of Old Town here. There are so many incredibly beautiful churches down here in Warsaw's Old Town. Well, it's definitely a much more subdued Old Town, but I think half of that is due to it being Monday afternoon and not a Saturday morning. But definitely beautiful, even if there's not that many people out, which I enjoy. Just by definition, it makes it a lot safer not having to worry about anybody carrying or anything else. So I'm just heading over here to this cute little city square that I saw on Google Maps, and it is absolutely gorgeous, and the colors are great. So this is definitely the cutest square in Warsaw's Old Town. Every single one of these colorful buildings has a different facade on it. Some of them are so intricately detailed, it's unbelievable. Full paintings. Reminds me a little bit of the Grand Place in Brussels, Belgium, for sure. Very colorful, very cool. Walking down to the center over here. Absolutely beautiful. This is definitely one of the most charming plazas in Europe. If you look closely, all of these different facades are a different color. Each of them is intricately detailed and different from the next. Some of them have gold paint to highlight them. Very, very beautiful. Tons of ice cream shops and beer shops and overpriced restaurants, of course. It is a tourist center. Here is the Warsaw Barbican. This is the old city wall. It's pretty well preserved. Nice stone or brick building. There's the watchtower over there. Beautiful medieval architecture, but lots of souvenirs. I'm going to head through the gate of the Barbican. Well, this is an incredibly beautiful part of the city. So you can see the Barbican there on the left. And a pretty stunning cathedral here. Literally around every corner there's something beautiful to see. So this is definitely a very beautiful part of Poland. And it has so many beautiful cities. You know, Krakow is amazing, Warsaw is amazing, It's all amazing.
Quite an impressive war memorial here. Really cool metal sculptures. This is the Warsaw Uprising Monument, which pays tribute to those who lost their lives during the Warsaw Uprising of 1944, in which Polish resistance fighters faced off against the Nazis and liberated the city of Warsaw from Nazi grip. And I didn't really notice at the time, but I turned around and I was treated to this amazing view. This is the Field Cathedral of the Polish Army. Very impressive churches in this city, and there's so many of them. So for dinner tonight, I got Uber Eats and I ordered in some traditional Polish dumplings, as you can see on the left there, the pierogi. And on the right, this is the kotlet, or schnitzel basically. A cutlet of pork that's breaded and fried, served with potatoes and pickles.